Hey guys, Scott with Pop Fishing. I want to go on this video and I put Bassmaster Classic Redcrest versus Redcrest, and it's really not what the thumbnail says. It's just an observation from watching the Bassmaster Classic this year and Redcrest this year. Just kind of wanted to give my 2 cents worth. Not that either league, I love both leagues, so I want to put that perfectly clear. I am not dogging either one of those leagues. The way they put the content up, I just thought it was interesting how different it was and what I liked and didn't like about the way they did things. So here goes. So for MLF, let's go to their lives. I think their lives were really good. They would bring in and mic up one of the fishermen, bring a camera in, they would talk to them about what they were doing, and really enjoyed them putting the screens up on the live scopes. I myself do not have live scope, and this big, there's always this big controversy about live scope, but and I don't know if I'll ever buy it because I can't justify the expense of it for just me as a novice fisherman. But I would like to have one just for learning experience from what I've seen these guys do with it. But I liked it because the fishermen were telling you, the pros were telling you what what they were looking at and that kind of thing, and kind of gave you an idea and kind of gave you a little bit more enjoyment of watching them. I know everybody, a lot of people have been complaining, you're just watching somebody just sitting staring down at a screen and then throwing, catching fish. A lot more to it than that, but I mean, that's what people have been saying. But I really believe that the way they did their lives, I thought was enjoyable to watch, and I'm a big viewer of as many tournaments, especially the elites from Bassmaster and the Bass Pro Tour with the MLF. So I enjoy them both. But these are just observations, and I want you to chime in, make some comments on this video, and give me what your take is on it for those that like to watch these tournaments. So with the Bassmaster Live, I just feel like their quality is not as good as what I've seen on Major League. Not the announcers. Man, all the announcers I have no problem with. I love David Mercer. I love Ronnie Moore. I love David Hyatt. Mark Zone is awesome. And the rest of the crew on the Bassmaster side. And MLF, Marty Stone and JT Kenny, I watch his YouTube and enjoy it too. Those guys are great too. Now, what I did like about Bassmaster, even though I didn't think the live quality was all that good, I did enjoy watching the pros that were not in the tournament, whether they were eliminated or didn't make it to Bassmaster, were doing commentary with them. I believe David Hyde or one of the guys is in the background talking, but they're basically there's two pros up there just kind of giving their 2 cents worth of what's going on the screen, which I enjoyed that, especially when I love Gerald Swindle, and I think he's really good and makes it exciting. A lot of them were good though. Mark Mendez, I specifically remember him when he was up there talking, and a lot of those guys, they were all good. I really enjoyed it. So those are the two, differences in the way they did the lives. Was interesting. The thing that was odd about Bassmaster I was trying to find the weigh-in. Excuse me. I was trying to find the weigh-in, and I noticed they had one. They were doing a YouTube live of behind the curtains at Bassmaster Classic, and so I tuned into it. But it basically was just a standard, just a stable camera, and there was nobody doing any kind of interviews or talking or anything. You were just watching the trucks and the boats going back and forth in that big Coliseum for the thing, and I just didn't understand any entertainment value of that. But now out on the live with the weigh-ins, it's always awesome the way they do the weigh-ins at the Classic, and they pull them out there, and you know, Dave Mercer does his thing. I really enjoy that. There's no doubt about that. I want to go back also. I like the Bassmaster when they do the dinner with their with their wives, or they have buddies with them or whatnot. The pros at that dinner where they do some awards and stuff. But again, as far as the camera angles, at first when they came on, they had a stationary camera that was way back, and you could barely see the stage. You could see Dave Mercer talking, but you could hardly see the folks they had up there. If I'm not mistaken, they did the 100-pound, the Century Club for the 100 pounds in tournaments and stuff. But you could just barely see them. But then later on in the program, they did get better shots at the end, but just didn't quite understand that. But I loved Ronnie Moore's. I loved when he goes to interview the guys at that dinner and just talk to them a little bit before they start the awards. I like that. So I just kind of wanted to get 2 cents worth of all this in. I want you to comment and see and tell me what you thought of both of them. And again, I wanted to say that I am not against either one of these leagues. I enjoy it very much watching them. I love the pros. The pros are on either side. There's not a pro I dislike. They all have worked their butt off to get to the position they're in, and I have total love and respect for all of those guys. But it's just a quick little thing I wanted to get in and see if I could get some interaction on my YouTube channel about what y'all thought of the Classic and the Redcrest. Last year I did get to go to the Redcrest Expo, and that was awesome to see that. And you know, they got that little take on their finish where they just bring the fishermen in there at their expo and talk to the top 10 on that, because they, of course they do it different and weigh at the boat. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you'll like and subscribe to my channel, and it's growing and I'm enjoying it, and I'll be out with another video soon. But please like, subscribe, and comment on this channel. Let's get some talk about how that is, and let's keep promoting bass fishing, okay? Thanks a lot. See you next time.